Today, my message is entitled Hit Replay. We all know what it's like to get a new device and play with all the buttons and learn all the features. And that's what this is about today. Since the last few weeks, we've been talking about how to develop our inner world. And at this time of lockdown and the different levels that we're going through, it's our greatest opportunity, the greatest opportunity of our life actually, to develop our human spirit. And our human spirit is the real us, the real you. And today I want to talk about the replay feature of the human mind and how we can use the replay feature to build good outcomes in our lives. My Bible text today is Joshua chapter 1, verse 6 to 8. He says it this way in the Contemporary English translation. God speaking, long ago, I promised the ancestors of Israel that I would give them this land to their descendants. So be strong and brave. Be careful to do everything my servant Moses taught you. Never stop reading the book of the law he gave you. Day and night, you must think about what it says. If you obey it completely, you and Israel will be able to take this land. Joshua 1, verse 6 to 8. You see, God is saying to Joshua, the key to success in his career as a leader will be what he meditates on. The focus of his thinking was to be Moses' teaching. In other words, replaying those teachings in his head would help him not only to remember what they were, but to actually put those teachings and instructions into action. And so this hitting replay practice in our mind is what the Bible calls meditation. It's different than the type of meditation that we hear talked about in society today. It's different altogether. It is a common practice in sports coaching that they will train athletes to imagine hitting the ball in a certain way to score. And they are using their imagination to rehearse it perfectly and then consciously replaying it in their mind. This is instrumental to their success. And you see, the Bible had this centuries ago. When it said, meditate on these things, it was telling us to hit replay in our mind, because hitting replay in our mind really matters. You know, in the business world, you can pay big money to go to a seminar that tells you you have to have a physical vision board in your room or in your office. Why is that? Because the vision board replays your vision in your head. It helps you to do the right things, to advance you towards the goals that you have. Right now, people are rehearsing in their heads what alert level 3 looks like for them. Businesses are doing the same. And they will continue to replay many times what alert level 3 looks like to perfect it in their lives and to get it right and to help them to keep doing the right things. You know, at every level, we're having to reinvent our lives and our world according to our restrictions. Replaying what we are allowed to do keeps us doing the right things at each level. Replaying in our head what we're missing out on only increases the likelihood that we will be tempted to break the rules. This is how vital it is that we replay the right things in our minds.